Hey there everybody, Eric from Outer Limitless coming at you today with another video. Now a light that we looked at in the past, the Streamlight Wedge, but today a slightly smaller form factor with the Wedge XT. Now not only does this have a slightly different form factor, it actually has a different button layout, couple of additional little features, and the way that this operates, really nice. This is an awesome, small, pocketable EDC flashlight. Excellent performance for its given size, and just a real cool shape, a little bit unique over some other flashlights out there. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go through this in detail. We'll go through all the product details. I'll take it out to the field. We'll get some practical field use and beam shots. Then we'll come back to the studio and I'll give you my final thoughts. And so with that said, I have a whole bunch to do and a whole bunch to share with you. And if you're interested in seeing a little bit more about what I'm about to get into, do me a favor, stay tuned. Now before we get too far, I would like to say thank you very much to the people at Streamlight who did provide this for review. And so the Streamlight Wedge XT. This is a great flashlight to follow up after my original Streamlight Wedge review. The Streamlight Wedge was a great flashlight. I absolutely loved it. I love the form factor, but here with the Wedge XT, even smaller, a nice compact and pocketable flashlight, and I would say with some upgrades over the original in my opinion. You can see a beautiful form factor, nicely anodized black, has a great button, easy access to that button, and perfect and simple programming. Very, very simple. Comes with a couple of little extras, a sticker and just your warranty card, your user's manual, and a small hex key. But here, up against the original Wedge, you can see the differences. So both of these were USB Type-C rechargeable flashlights, both of them with a fantastic deep ride pocket clip, excellent thin overall shape, and a nice quality beam, nice and even, and with the Wedge XT, a 500 lumen maximum output. You can clearly see side by side with the original Wedge, both of these, a nice pocketable flashlight. However, the Wedge XT almost half the size in reality. Now here, as I get on the light, you'll notice this does come on in the high mode first, and then a quick double press, and that gets into the low mode. The high mode being 500 lumens, the low mode being 50 lumens. In high, you get around 2 hours of runtime, 87 meters of throw, translating to around 1900 candela. In low, the 50 lumens runs for around 11 hours with 28 meters of throw and essentially translating to 200 candela. Now this has a full lockout feature, so when you tap it 5 times, it will fully lock out the light. You can see here, just giving a little lockout indicator, very simple, and then tapping 5 times and it will go back on. So all in all, nice that it has the lockout feature. However, what I can say is I've never really needed it at all. Now, this particular flashlight also has a 10-tap programming to allow the modes to switch. So in essence, if you're somebody that likes high to come in first and then to the low mode, well, that's what you get. But if you want to switch it, you can switch it as well. And I have to say that is one of the things that I kind of didn't like as much about the Wedge, but you kind of had the ability to turn the light on and lean on the turbo button, which worked just fine for me. But in this particular case, using the 10-tap programming, you can switch from a high-low programming to a low-high programming, and I think that's absolutely sweet. I love that about this. I think it makes it perfect for all users, everybody with their preference, and the fact of the matter is, this is just nicely done. USB Type-C rechargeable, just a great little light. I do have to say, I love the form factor here. Streamlight doing a wonderful job with the Wedge and now with the Wedge XT. But what about those beam shots? Well, let's get outside and take a look at this in some outdoor action. So all right guys, there you have it, a look at the Streamlight Wedge XT. Awesome, small, pocketable, fits in the palm of your hands, but more than anything else, awesome. Even beam, not too much light, but enough to do what you need. It is literally a perfect small EDC flashlight. Now, a couple of the features that I've come to greatly enjoy. First off, the button has been fantastic. I've had no problems with it. I've had no accidental, negligent discharges in my pocket, which can be a problem with other flashlights. Now, even if that did happen, I don't suspect that the 500 lumen output would really be a big problem, but the fact that it hasn't turned on in my pocket, that is great. The clip has been absolutely fantastic, melting into my pocket with ease, good deep ride, very secure, but I love the fact that it has that little tag lanyard on there, just the ease to grab it. Now, I do find that it kind of clicks around a little bit as you're walking around, and it kind of is banging off of the clip a little bit and maybe off of chairs and desks and things like that, but it's not a big deal. It's soft enough that it's not going to damage anything, and it's certainly not a distraction. It's just a talking point and something that I observed. But to me, the biggest benefit to this light is the fact that you can change the programming from high-low to low-high. That is awesome. It is absolutely a personal preference, and it's almost a debate in the flashlight world for these simple flashlights. People that like to come right in high right away. I like low right away. I don't want to kill my vision. I'm typically not looking to beam off. I'm most of the time looking to start just by seeing what's going on, getting my keys, trying to get into the house, looking under the couch, all the simple things that you just need a little bit of light, but if you need more, then you can double press. So it's pretty easy, but more than anything else, it's programmable, and I love that. Of course, USB Type-C rechargeable, that's pretty much becoming the standard these days, and the fact that it has that LED light to show you that it's charging, that is just awesome. Little battery status indicator. It's simple. So I love this flashlight. It has been absolutely fantastic. So to the people at Streamlight, very nicely done. And so thank you guys. I appreciate you following along. If you like this content, do me a favor. Take a look at my Outer Limitless 2 channel, which is more on the tactical and firearm side of things. At this point, that channel is growing quickly. I have a ton of videos up there. So if you like what you see here on Outer Limitless, do me a favor and check me out on Outer Limitless 2. So all right, guys, thanks for stopping by. I hope you like what you saw. I hope you found it a little bit informative. If you like what you saw, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for stopping by. Take care now. I'll see you soon.